Parenting while sick is an absolute nightmare, especially if you're sick yourself and your kids are also sick, which is what we're dealing with right now. The flu has just wiped out everyone, including myself in our household, and we're barely hanging on by a thread. Thank God it was a school day or a daycare day so I could send my two youngest to daycare. My oldest is sick, so he stayed home with me, and it was a struggle. Honestly, I just feed them whatever at this point. I don't even care. As long as it's edible and it's food, as long as they survive and we survive and just make it through the night, I'm satisfied. Lower your standards when your kids are sick. That's all I do to make it through. So after dinner, I bathe the older kids while the baby still eats. And my son, who's been running a fever, I give him some Tylenol. He loves learning to take his own temperature, so I let him and his sister play with that. I don't even care because whatever. It's not a toy, but I'm just too exhausted and sick to deal with it. And Dad is not coming home until a little while later because it is currently busy season. And if you're an accountant, you know what that means. Thank goodness the baby is done eating. Let's just give her a quick bath and then put her in the bouncer. She's having some separation anxiety at this time. She will be fine. She just throws this fit every time Mom puts her down. She will survive it, and so will I. Look, she's already much better after a few minutes. Okay, thank God they're distracted. I can feed the baby now and get a bottle prepared. Sometimes when they get distracted, it's either a good thing or a bad thing. Because if the house goes quiet, then they're up to no good and destroying something where I can't get to them. But at this point, it's survival mode. I don't even care. Guess my daughter thought I needed to cover up, so she brought me this jacket. And I've already called my husband several times to ask, what time specifically are you getting home? Because I am drowning and I need help. I need to sign off and pass him the torch. It is time for changing of the guards. So I feed the baby while trying not to zone out entirely or fall asleep because I am just that exhausted. And I know that after I feed her, I can start putting down the kids one by one, which is literally my countdown to my bedtime. So after this feeding, I can get her down, then my other daughter, and then my son, and then my bedtime. When you're a parent, you typically look forward to your own bedtime more than you ever did before in your life. Although I'm sick, my daughter still wants to play, so she does this tea time, and I do try to muster up some energy to play with her. I feel so bad because I know I should be more involved, but I'm so overstimulated and so sick, I just go along with it. I wish I could be a little more active and I feel guilty afterwards, but we're all just trying to survive tonight. She's so sweet though. She's always including the baby and everything. They're going to be best friends when they get older. I already know it. It's hard having 3 under 3, but they do and are starting to play together now, which makes my life so much easier, even if they get into trouble together. Now that the baby is down, my favorite part, clean up. Yay. Just how I always want to end my night, by cleaning bottles and dishes. Thank God there's nothing to clean tonight. Quickly cuddle my cat who gives me a nice little love bite. I'm able to quickly sterilize some bottles. Just set that up for tomorrow. My future self will thank me. Just put my other daughter down. So 2 out of 3 kids down, which is such a score. Now I can lay down. My son is sick, but he keeps getting energy up to play, then go back on the couch, then play. So he can do whatever he wants. I don't care. Finally, my husband is home. Thank God, because I'm signing out. I am done. The rest is his. Whatever I didn't do, that's his problem. And honestly, he's the one that gave us the flu. So we're all kind of mad at him. And he looks to be in a great mood for someone that literally just worked 12 hours.